Meet Julie Eades. She's the real deal.
Thank you, Lou. He made that much more fun than probably I would have. And his is sort of a composite story. Pretty much everything he said was true. Woven around a few times, but I'm actually impressed, Lou. I mean, all that time I didn't know you were paying that close attention, so that's good. So thank you to Lou, and I know Ed is sorry not to be here, and thank you to Antioch. When I heard about this, of course I was on a cell phone, so it was a little hard to tell exactly what it was, but after I determined it wasn't a practical joke, and this was a real thing, and decided not to worry about what I'd be wearing that night, I settled into it, and I thought, wow, this is really cool, because everyone I know from Antioch is very cool. And then I thought about how many people I know who've gone through this fair institution, and I've hired a bunch of them, and we've lent money to quite a few organizations that are led by, and small businesses that are led by people who've been through Antioch. And then I realized, Ed's the board chair right now, and I'm happy to have Martha Bauman as my guest, who was the board chair the last time we went through a terrible recession. And there's a lot of Antioch people, and so I thought, wow, if I get this award, doesn't that make me one of the Antioch crew? And then, like Dick Over, of course I heard of Horace Mann, but then your knowledge stops right there after that second N, fifth grade, I can't remember anyway. So I looked, I did the Wikipedia thing too, and then so it quotes him. It's this quote that kind of stopped me, and then as I read further, it's not just a quote, it's your motto. It's the Antioch motto: be ashamed to die until you've won some victory for humanity. And my first thought was, gosh, that's a little harsh. I mean, it's kind of a high standard, don't you think? Especially these days. I mean, Dick said it well, but there's a lot of bad stuff happening right now. And victories are a little harder to come by these days. We're going backwards a little bit. And although I think the uncertainty is even worse than what's bad about out there. But then I thought, once I sort of let that go a little bit, then I was thinking about, the people that I get to know at the Community Loan Fund, the everyday people that are making very cool things happen, like the story that Lou told. There are 11 of those resident-owned communities in Cheshire County. And I know a couple of you, I know Charlie was on a bus tour there, and the main thing people say is, gosh, I didn't know that was there. And who lives there? Our teachers live there, our sisters and our brothers live there. A lot of people live there, and what they live in is a small house that was built indoors. That's what they live in. And they're not cars, they're houses. They've been built to a housing code since the late 70s. And now, actually, one of the things I'm proud of is we're actually lending money to them as if they're a house. We actually, this is a radical thing, there's a house, we're going to lend on it like a house. It's not a boat, it's not a car. And so actually these homes are, I would have said a couple years ago, these houses are appreciated. Of course, nothing is appreciating now. So they go up and down like everything else. But then I was thinking about the people who live there, and they're making victories for humanity, every week. I mean, this interdependence thing, I mean, these are they're just as Yankee as everybody else, but they are in a cooperative, and they say, gosh, it's great to know my neighbors more, and they're helping each other out. They're reaching out, making sure that their neighbors know what services that are available, or they're coming together and they're having potluck suppers, and they're, there's a group in Winchester that, they replaced the 1-inch copper pipe that used to bring them their water with a good, proper, housing main, water main, and they have fire hydrants now. They have all that stuff because they came together, and they didn't think they'd have that before. And so all 11 of those co-ops are working together to help themselves and help each other handle this very tough time. And they're better equipped to do it because they're working together. And so I think everyday people are creating victories for humanity every week, and they have nothing to be ashamed of about that. And I'm proud to be associated with them. And I'm very proud to accept this honor today on behalf of all those everyday people that I get to meet through the Community Loan Fund. So thank you very much. It's heavy. Thank you very much.
Julie, on behalf of Antioch University New England, I'd like to express our gratitude as an institution for all that you've done for others. Truly remarkable. You've set a wonderful example for future generations of AUNE students in winning victories for humanity. We're proud to present you with this award this year. Thank you.